30% of Taiwan's fruit is ruined by one of these pests. This single insect causes hundreds of millions of dollars of damage each year. Oriental fruit fly populations have reached record highs during Taiwan's recent temperature spikes. These adult flies lay their eggs in maturing fruit tissue. Nourished by the fruit, the larva matures for just over a week when it emerges and digs into the ground. Here, the pupa continues to develop into an adult. Later, it will lay its own eggs, creating an endless cycle of destruction. Farmers like Zhang Zailang and his wife have been growing guavas for nearly 40 years. For them, fruit fly populations are spiraling out of control.
If
Farmers like this have no way of knowing where or when Oriental fruit flies will attack. Once the flies have laid their eggs, the fruit is completely ruined. Modern technology may provide an answer to fruit fly outbreaks. New applications adapted from the military act as radar, gathering and sending out information. But will this be enough to gain the upper hand in the battle against the Oriental fruit fly? Taiwan, Asia's fruit kingdom, is being plagued by record-breaking temperatures. Heat waves cause spikes in pest populations. Insects like this Oriental fruit fly wreak havoc in orchards, causing millions of dollars in damage. Kaohsiung's Agricultural Research Station has been investigating pest prevention measures for over 50 years, but nothing is able to keep up with the birth rate of the Oriental fruit fly.
这个是甲基丁香油的诱杀器哈，上个礼拜我们看的时候呢，大概有1200多只。
Traditional trapping and statistical methods used here are labor-intensive and too slow to warn farmers of a population spike. They're only able to count flies after they've died. But at the other end of the island, Taiwan University's Professor Jiang is planning to change that.
WSN 呢是有许多个可以搭载各式各样感测器，而且具有无线通讯功能的感测器节点所组成的网络。
His technology uses centralized hubs that gather data from nearby network sensors and upload it wirelessly for immediate analysis.
那它最早是由美国军方所发展出来的，应用于在战场上做人员的征收或是武器的征收。我们团队呢觉得 WSN 的应用呢具有无限可能性，所以我们希望把 WSN 的技术应用在田间害虫族群数量的侦测方面。
Once designed and fabricated in their lab, a wireless sensor network like this could give farmers just the advance warning they need to turn the tide in their battle against pests. At Taiwan University, Professor Jiang's team of bioindustrial mechatronic grads are designing a circuit board. It will need to collect data from multiple sensors, measuring humidity, temperature, light, wind speed, and most importantly, fruit fly population. The fruit fly trap is the most technically demanding part of their task. Their design must not only attract and trap flies, but accurately count them and stream this data to their central hub.
我们丢第一个过去有收到吗？没有，信号没收到。第二个丢过去有收到吗？有，那我们持续丢。OK， 好。
Once the fruit fly sensor is working, they take it outdoors for a trial run. Using a powerful chemical to attract fruit flies, they'll be able to see if their design can trap and count flies and then relay it back to their lab.
我这里数到6只哎，我看一下哦。这也是6只。
Returning every half hour to compare their trap count with their computer record, their sensors are operating at 97% accuracy. Now that they've worked out all the bugs, it's time for the team to design a grid so they can keep track of spikes in pest populations.
那如果旁边都是可控制的区域，我们又要知道这里面东方果蝇的分布状况。格状部件是最直接的。过远节点资料可以经由多条回传。
Filling in this parameter with a grid network will help them detect and analyze fly distribution. The team heads out to the field, where their wireless network will be put to the test.
那这个呢，是我们目前在田野里面使用最新版本的感测器的设备。那这些资讯收集起来之后呢，这个节点会非常的聪明的自己去找其他的节点，把资讯送回后端的闸道器。
This central hub then uploads the information online so the team can process the data and provide pest forecasts, giving local farmers a fighting chance. But for Taiwan's dense orchards on varying terrain, they'll need to customize it for easy installation and maximum effect.
根据上次调查，旁边都是杂树林。如果我们要知道东方果蝇是从哪里进来，该怎么办？环状部件是最方便的。
A ring network on the ground will gather information from the perimeter and relay it back to a central hub. With a solution to the oriental fruit flies in hand, they visit lifelong farmer Jiang Long with the good news.
想要来介绍一种上新的科技，也是讲快咱当地的高园内底来安装这个系统。
After fighting a losing battle against fruit flies for over 50 years, he sees this technology as a way to save his livelihood. Over the next week, the team installs 12 nodes and a hub in his field and begins collecting data.
那我们以30分钟为间隔，在野外进行及时的监测。如果发现未来7天有虫害爆发的迹象，我们会及时的传送简讯给农民去做综合虫害防治的措施。
Early in the morning, sensors detect indications of a spike in fruit fly activity. Jiang Lung receives a text with the grid location of the fruit fly influx, and he jumps into action.
来啦，啊只我的棚啊，较高咧，做注意些。最近讲棚啊，发展较低。好啊，安尼咱较大咧，先甲拖起来。
He and his neighbouring farmers bag guavas in the grid with active flies, saving his crop from disaster, and for the first time in his life, taking action that will make a dent in the ever-increasing population of fruit flies.
伊的好处就是会当事先。 甲咱联络讲啊，最近果树园密度较低，叫咱爱加强哦，防备哦。迄个袂使讲咱可能歹讲互听，咱一定有啥物步爱教，互大家农友共同分享。你食这把咱甜不甜？甜，哦，好食。较大嘴的，这个会甘无？甘的，这个。敢若小细的。 水炎炎，看来足好食啊！